Hi everybody, we're going camping. Well, we're hoping to go camping if the weather lets us. So here's my gear, all laid out. And first green bag clothes, big blue bag tent, electronics in the next green bag. The black bag has a camp bed and a chair. The little black bag has the shaving gear, soap, etc. And there's the camping, cooking stuff with the ties I hope to use. A nest of pans, and inside there are there's another little cooker head in there. And an extension lead, so depends which cooker head I use. The big one outside doesn't really compact down well, but it has a good base on it for standing pans on, so we'll see anyway. So I've also got an inflatable bed in with the tent, so I'm going to try both, see if the bed and the inflatable mattress which is best, or both, and then I'll give you a report how I've slept, because I'm a really bad sleeper, so I have to be comfortable. So it's lying on the ground with one of these half-inch mattresses for me, because I've got one cranky shoulder which wouldn't stand much on the ground. And so that's a gear, and it's all going to go. You know that, it's all going to go on here. So, what I'll do another little bit of a bid and see how it all stacks on. I have an 80-litre bag coming, waterproof bag. So I'll put these on, but hopefully all the things on the back seat may fit in this 80-litre bag, so it'll be nice and waterproof. And I'll give you a rundown when I get there how it all goes together. I'm going to Scarborough, which is quite a ride from here. So we'll see the trusty Lexmoto with its massive 125cc engine. Gets me in all the way up and down these hills, and I think altogether it's about 125, 130 miles to Whitby from here. So we'll see how we go. So here it is again. Seems quite a lot. Oh, in the back box I've already got my sleeping bag and my wet water gear, which will be easy to get out just in case it starts raining when we're riding, but hopefully we'll have 90 degrees, brilliant sunshine, and balmy night. Well, managed to get it all on, just temporarily, until I get the big bag and see how much of that I can get in one bag, and then I can put a tie underneath here around to stop it moving sideways. I don't think it will, but and I have another big long fixings that should do another diagonal, so I think everything will be alright. So that's the only snag is I've no food, so I didn't want to take a rucksack, so I'll maybe have to slip another bag on there, a small one. I'm only going to take enough food just for the first day and breakfast, and then see how it goes from there. So I have to look where I'm going while I'm walking around with the camera. I'm looking through the viewfinder. Not quite dead level, is it? Just wants moving over a tad. But at least I can get it on, and I can get on the bike. So, and in the pannier, this pannier, I've got my lamp, my cooking stuff, the stove, plate, a few bits and bobs besides that. And here I've got my sleeping bag and my wet gear, just in case it rains. And in this pan here, I've got gas, dry bag with my clothes in. Oh no, sorry, electronics in that one. And this has got my clothes in this wet bag. I say the black one has got a camping bed and a chair, small camping chair. Well, it's actually a kiddie's camping chair, but it's small. I can just get my arse in between the arms, and then the tent. And in the tent, and besides that, there is a roll of that anti-slip mat, pound shop. Try that, see if my camp bed slides around. That hopefully should stop it. Or me in my sleeping bag. And it's just starting to rain. So there we go. How's about that then? I just love the bike. Nothing special really I've added. I've just got this thing here for the my phone and GPS. I'm pointing out just a lead. It's one of these rare earth magnets, super neon magnets, whatever they are. There's one underneath here and one on the top. When I put my phone in the waterproof bag, I slip that in the bag at the back of the phone, and it keeps the phone in place. So that's okay. And I use this to plug it into. So I've used it on a few trips and it works alright. So before I had it down, come here, they're alright these magnets, but I had it round here and it was so difficult to see, and obviously it covered my gear change, which the thing with the Chinese, well, it might be old bias, it's just my own experience with this one. It's a monkey to get into neutral, and sometimes it goes in and you don't want it to. When you're at traffic lights, you just nudge it in, but it's very rare. It's usually difficult to get it into, quite a few clicks and clanks to get it into neutral. But I live with that, there's no problem with that. And I'm really suited with it. My mileage now is, what's it say? I can't see what it says on through the door. 15,789. And the last trip I did was 100, that's in kilometres. The last trip I did was 183 kilometres, and that was last, not this Saturday, the Saturday before. And there's my trusty little clock. And you've seen the lights and everything else, I think, on the last one. So, yeah, pleased. Still looking quite good, considering it's what, 14, 2.5, it's 3, it's just over 3 year old, yeah, because I had to have the MOT, first MOT, so yeah, I just want levelling up. Job's a good one. Let's just get my key. I'll show you what, oh, that's not my key. Where's my key go? Just taking it back in. Just taking it back in the house. So, there we go. Happy days. So we're going camping next Saturday. Set off in the earliest in the morning, and then cross country to Whitby, but we're not going the normal way. We're on the big round outer York Ring Road around the roundabout. We're going to sneak up to up across country. Can't remember the places now, and then meet up with the normal road to Whitby, main road to Whitby. I will pass more details. I'm going to do a video of it So the interesting thing is, I've never tried this tent, never put it up. Straight from Alfred's, was £70. They have it down at £35. It's supposed to be a 4-man tent, but one I've read it's more like a 3-man tent. But with me on my own, I should have bags of space, unless I pick a hitchhiker up. What you were thinking? Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant.